Today I'm going to discuss one more crucial aspect of business communication skills with you, and that is known as object language and the sign language. I would like to tell you that this is a most crucial aspect of business communication skills, and it is one of the parts of non-verbal communication. Now, what is object language and sign language? Friends, we communicate lots of ideas to people by speaking, by writing, and by our gestures. But there are other methods of communication as well. Sometimes we don't speak, we don't say a single word, but still we communicate lots of ideas, lots of thoughts to the people we want to communicate the ideas to. Now, this is known as object language and sign language. There are so many different objects and signs all around us that time and again convey different types of ideas to us. Not time and again, but they convey those different ideas on daily basis. For example, traffic signal. Just by looking at the traffic lights, we are able to understand that when it is green, we have to move, when it is red, we have to stop, and when it is orange, we have to be ready. The traffic light is not speaking a single word. The traffic light is not saying a single word to us, but still, just by looking at that light, we are able to understand that what the message is actually communicated. This is called sign language, and it is highly effective, ladies and gentlemen, because without uttering a single word, we are able to convey lots of ideas to the people. This is the importance of object language and sign language. For example, the siren of an ambulance. Whenever ambulance blows a siren, all in the traffic are aware that yes, some serious matter is there, and they start giving space to the ambulance. This is the impact of sign language and object language. You might have seen many such places where a board is hung with a skull and two crossed bones. That skull and two crossed bones indicates danger signal. Whenever we see such kind of sign, we don't go near that place. We don't even try to touch that object, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Because this is an object language and sign language. These are certain pre-established rules and pre-established ideas which we all follow. So this is the importance of object language and sign language. Time and again I am saying the same thing, that without making use of any kind of language, by this method we are able to communicate lots of ideas to large number of people. And this is the biggest impact of non-verbal communication, ladies and gentlemen. By following object language and sign language, first of all, we are able to convey lots of ideas, lots of thoughts to so many people, not to a single individual. Just by looking to these signs and symbols and figures, we are able to understand that yes, something is going on, something is happening. This person wants to communicate something to us without speaking a single word. This is the impact of non-verbal communication, the object language and the sign language, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is the sign language. There are certain other examples of sign language, ladies and gentlemen. For example, ladies and gents signs outside toilet. Ladies and gents sign outside other public places where people regularly visit. Even in cinema halls, when we go to watch movies, in certain cinema halls, ladies section is different, gents section is different. While moving the party, while moving in any public place, ladies section is different and gents section is different. And how it is indicated? It is indicated by displaying a board. It is indicated by displaying a symbol, a sign, a figure, which indicates that, okay, this one is for gents and this one is for ladies. So what has happened here? That without speaking a single word again, we have explained lots of ideas to the people. So this is the impact of object language and sign language, and it is very crucial for any organization that we must understand this language, because in any organization as well, we have different types of papers, we have different types of forms available in the organization, and those forms have different purposes. For example, we have a purple color pad which is for some other purpose. We have a white color pad which is for some other purpose. Purple for vendors, white for employees, red for high level executives. Such kind of distribution based on color is also done inside the organization. So, when we are using such objects and such things time and again, we don't need to ask that what is this red one for? What is this white one for? since we are using them regularly, we are already aware, okay, red one is for vendors, white one is for distributors, and green pad is for the employees of the organization. So this is the impact and the reach of non-verbal communication, ladies and gentlemen. But conveying non-verbal information, conveying object language and sign language properly is only possible if we know that what they actually indicate. So it is very crucial on our part that we should try to understand that what these different signs and symbols tell us, what these different signs, symbols, and color actually represent, so that whenever we see such kind of signs and symbols, we are already aware that what it is for without asking anyone. So I hope that this session of mine is also as crucial and as important as my previous sessions. Try to concentrate on this aspect of non-verbal communication, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you. Thanks a lot.